Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong Land. We have just started World 4, and now it is time to do more of it, starting with the second stage. Now with this stage you have a very interesting gimmick, as well as an interesting way to die after I get the O, because I can never see that claptrap there for some reason. Now, the stage can't possibly be that short. But what's this? When you leap on it, the Kong letters make up a platform, and you will have to do this a couple times through the stage. It's pretty easy to get through the stage for the most part. You will probably have to do a little bit of looking for the letters, but not a whole lot. And if I could get this guy out of my way, that would be great. I want to get rid of this guy, so that way I don't accidentally use a TNT barrel on him, and use it on the zinger to get the G. You don't necessarily need all the letters to cross from one area to another, but to be quite honest, it makes getting places easier. Also, there is a bonus area here. There's only one. All the stages here, not most, but all, have either one or two bonus areas. Also, for the end here, you gotta use a tire to jump over that zinger. And then you gotta play chicken here to get the G. And the bonus area here is not until the end. Also, manual barrel cannon aiming. Yay. This is where your skills with that are put to the ultimate test, and it can be a bit of a pain to deal with. Also, if you can't get the G for whatever reason, you can just super jump off the end and then that will be that. And here's the bonus area. You want to get through it because that's where you're going to find the last K. We're actually at the end of the stage. And when you come back and land on the mini necky, you want to go left to get the O. And then super jump over here. Now you will have to deal with two armies. You want to get rid of both of them so that way they don't accidentally... You don't accidentally have them respawn on you. And do I need it? No. You will need it to get the G though. There's the N. I could have used the tire for the N, but I managed to just use the super jump. You can do it either way you want. But we now have all four of the Kong letters one last time, and we are able to save our game. So let's go ahead and do that. And wow, that is a big jump. 75 to 81 there. All of these areas are going to be worth a lot on percentage-wise. Also to the left there above that critter there's a coin, but I'm not going to get it. And you have to go left and super jump to get the K. And now we'll be climbing on some chains. Might as well go ahead and get Donkey there. I wish there was a way in the game to tell if you had both Kongs. Well, I don't have them now, sadly. Thankfully, this was fixed in the sequels, where they gave you enough room at the bottom of the screen, where they removed two of the hearts, so that way you could have a way of knowing, hey, you have the other Kong. Thankfully, I really haven't had that much trouble with the most part. That's because I usually am good when it comes to figuring out mentally if I have them. Sometimes. Also, this area is pretty straightforward for the most part. And we might as well just go ahead and use the keg here to get rid of the enemies. And I know for a fact when you go down this chain, where the O is, there will be a bonus area. First of two. And I can't believe I forgot all about the 1-up and I forgot to jump entirely. Oh well, we don't need to clear them, we just need to get into them, that's all that matters. And here's the first continue point, actually the only continue point. Thankfully, a lot of the barrel cannons here are the automatic kind. So you don't have to worry about aiming too much. It's the next level where you're going to have to do that. And I want to get the end first before I go over to that barrel. Because that barrel is something I forgot to super jump to. Absolutely brilliant. Having quite a few gripes with this game. I'm being unable to see enemies sometimes. The game not jumping when I want the game to jump, to let me jump. Barrel cannons firing when I don't want them to. It's really annoying. And now we're finally able to get in there. And I don't want to jump in through the right while it goes all the way to the left end because, well, that will happen. I'll just get hit from behind. But nevertheless, we are finally done with this area. No, get to the right. Thank you. And there's nothing else beyond the portal there, so just jump in. Finally completed 2 areas here. We are now 85% of the way through the game now. And now it is time to take on barrel cannon firing of epic proportions. After I get hit by this critter for no reason. Brilliant! Nothing worse than thinking you can actually jump on an enemy when you can't. Anyway, we're going to be doing a lot of barrel cannon firing. Also, the first bonus area is right near the start. So I can get more than enough extra lives to get through the game at this point, which I've had for a while now. And I didn't think I was going to grab that. I also didn't think I was going to hit the button either. That was weird. Let's see how many more extra lives we can get. Well, we managed to get those 2. And I am doing really poorly on the timing. Have the jump like way earlier than I want. There we go. Alright, we got some more extra lives. That's more than enough to get us through mistakes like that. Should we ever make them again. I'm gonna go through it again just because. Simply because I can just try to get the one that I lost back. That failed miserably. Now, some of these are easy to do, some of them are not. Can I jump on this guy? Yes, I can! I keep forgetting I can jump on that guy. Took a little shortcut there by going up and right on that barrel there. And holding right. That allowed me to get through a lot of those barrels. Also, I am aiming. Come on. Well, I managed to not mess that up so much so far. This is the part where I'm going to have trouble. And you want to be able to hold the jump button down immediately. That's where I messed up a lot. That last barrel right there. That last barrel cannon right... It's not good enough to hold B and right. You have to run. Great going with the momentum there, game. Thinking I have momentum when I didn't. Yeah, you have to run onto that to get it to work. Now, we should be nearing the second bonus area. Thankfully, this barrel only goes in one direction. Now, to the right is the portal, but I want to super jump to the left to hit that barrel. This allows me to go into the second bonus area and get the G. We're done. That was not as bad as the practice run made it out to be. That practice run was a nightmare. And now we are nearly 90% done. So the way this is going, I'll have the stage I'm on now, plus the 2 after that for the next video. And then at the very end, we're gonna face King K. Rool. There is a story to this. Turns out, the whole story behind Donkey Kong Land is the fact that, well, we did it on Donkey Kong Country, said Donkey Nitty. Now we're getting a Game Boy game. Can we do it again? And this is after Cranky dares him to do it again. And so they make the deal, and Cranky gets with the Kremlings to hide all the bananas again, and basically make this whole game come to be. So I might as well go ahead and throw that in there before we end this video. By the way, the story isn't even hinted to at all. It's only mentioned in the instruction manual. I don't know why Rare would do that, but anyway, join me next time where I go through the final 3 regular levels of the game. I'm going to be practicing the boss, so that's going to be its own video. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!